हेलो, वेलकम बैक टू जसमोहन प्लेस गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। आई होप आप लोगों का दिन अच्छा जा रहा हो जैसे मेरा अच्छा जा रहा है आज के लिए। आज हम वापस से खेलेंगे गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। पिछले हफ्ते मैं खेल नहीं पाया क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा बिजी था, और पिछले हफ्ते मैंने विश किया तो मुझे मोना मिल गई। तो अभी हमारे पास टीम के अंदर न्यू 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर है, और जैसे कि हम विश के अंदर एक सेकंड, विश विश भाई विश विश के अंदर देख पा रहे हैं कि 2 ही दिन बचे एल्बेडो के बैनर के लिए। मैंने 20 विशेस और कर दी है ताकि मैं ट्राई कर रहा था कि मुझे C5 बैनर मिल जाए, बट मुझे मिला नहीं। और मैं अभी और रिस्क नहीं ले सकता क्योंकि अगर मैंने किया तो शायद से सॉफ्टविटी 40 पे है और मैं 20 पे हूँ, तो चांस है मुझे एल्बेडो मिल जाए, और मुझे एल्बेडो नहीं चाहिए। और अभी अराकी ईतो का ट्रेलर आया है और बहुत फन कैरेक्टर लग रहा है, तो मेरे को लग रहा है कि मुझे वो चाहिए, तो उसके लिए मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ। चलो, अभी मैं मेरे फ्रेंड विनीत को पूछ के देखता हूँ कि वो खेलने के लिए आ सकता है।
हेलो।
हाय माय फ्रेंड,
बोलो।
खेलेगा अभी?
आ जाओ।
चल, मैं गेम में ही हूँ।
आई एम ऑलवेज रेडी।
चलो, आपके रेडीनेस का ही तो हम वेट करते हैं।
हाँ।
फोन उठा लो पहले।
चलो। हेलो।
You're also here for Mustard's wine, aren't
तो मैं जो देख पा रहा हूँ, ड्रैगन स्पाइन का स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग मैंने सारे कंप्लीट कर दिया है। अभी सिर्फ एल्बेडो के स्टोरी क्वेश्ट्स बाकी है और एक स्नोमैन बनाने का बाकी है, तो वो विनीत के साथ खेलने के बाद मैं करूँगा।
आज खत्म होने वाला है।
आज खत्म, हाँ कल कल खत्म होने वाला है। हाँ, तो इसके लिए तो आज स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ ताकि मैं स्टोरी स्ट्रीम करके ख़त्म करूँ।
आ जाओ।
चल माय फ्रेंड विनीत दिलियन।
पैसा भाई पैसा बोलता है।
बस
हमारा
सही बोलते हैं।
हमारा
तुम
तो
बताओ, तुम कैसा
सूट
बोलता है?
आधे से भी कम में है। सर हमारा सूट तो आधे से कम में है। आधे से।
कहाँ पे है? मेरे को देख पा रहा है तू?
देख कहाँ से देखो तुझे।
मैं तेरे पीछे ही हूँ। वो मोना था।
over? Written in the stars!
मोना छुप जाती है ना।
Let me scribe!
Supporting fire!
My
नहीं,
reckoning.
मोना का यही है कि अभी तक बिल्ड नहीं हुई है ना, बहुत जल्दी मर रही है।
हाँ।
लेवल 60 तो मैं ले आया हूँ, 63। अभी बाकी के लिए टाइम लगेगा।
कोई नहीं, मेरा मेरा टोमा भी बिल्ड नहीं है। उसका टैलेंट अभी भी 6 पे ही है।
तो वापस से एंडोरा पे आ गया।
हाँ बस मैं कंटाल गया उससे।
शिकी टाइप से बोर हो गया।
हाँ चिकी कोशर।
शिकी कोशो तो उल्टा और कम नहीं बोलता है। तेरे को तो पसंद रहना चाहिए ना वो तो। एंडोरा तो फिर भी थोड़ा बहुत आवाज निकालता है।
एंडोरा का अच्छा है रे आवाज।
This out! One with nature! Clouds high! The birds
चल, क्या करने का है? मेरे पास तो रेजिन भर भर के है।
मेरे पास सिर्फ 90 रहते हैं।
तेरे को थोमा के लिए फार्मिंग करने का है तो जो वो वाटर वाले बॉस को हराते,
कौन वाटर वाला था?
सॉरी फायर वाला बॉस,
Time to go.
मेरा हो
हाइपोस्टेसिस
गया।
हो गया।
80 हो गया मतलब।
मेरा नहीं हुआ अभी तक। फिर
हाँ,
मेरे को ये करने का है अभी मोना के लिए, ये करने का है
ओशनाइट।
ओशोनाइट, बट लेकिन मेरी फिशल बिल्ड हो गई है ना, तो मैं आराम से अकेले कर पा रहा हूँ वो।
ठीक है।
मैं
पायरो क्यूब।
पता है मैं इतने टाइम से चाइल्ड या कोई भी बॉस को हरा ही नहीं रहा, पक रहा है अभी, क्योंकि
मैं भी
जरूरत
नहीं कर रहा।
क्योंकि जरूरत ही नहीं है ना उनके मटेरियल्स की।
हाँ वही।
Time
मैं
to
तो
go.
कब का बंद कर दिया। मैं सिर्फ वो मैं सिर्फ 3 को रहा था, वो 30 रेजिन वाला।
चल हुटा वाले को हराते हैं,
कौन होता है?
वो जो प्रीमो बिशप।
वो टोमा वाला को नहीं कर रहा।
टोमा वाले को भी हराने का, चल पहले पहले टोमा वाले को
चल
हराते
तो
हैं।
मैं उधर टोमा वाले के पास।
टोमा वाला ना आया। वाटर वाला दो दो लेना एक।
कोई नहीं, मैंने कोको में लिया।
तो मेरे को एक रुक जा, मेरे को स्विच करना है। मैं क्या लूँ, मैं वो सोच रहा हूँ चाइल्ड लेता हूँ। एक हीलर तेरे पास है ना, तो मैं बेडो, अरे मेरे पास मोना है रे, मैं मोना यूज कर सकता हूँ फार्म करने के लिए।
चिल्ड्रन लेना पड़ा, मर जाएगी वरना तेरे को।
नहीं अभी के लिए तो बेडो और चाइल्ड, मैं बाद के लिए सोच रहा हूँ। चल
Back off! Female!
एक 10 पुल करने का फायदा ये हो गया कि मेरा चाइल्ड का रश R2 हो गया, थोड़ा तो
हाँ
उसका
मेरे पास R5 है।
सही है, क्योंकि तू बोस के लिए हंटिंग कर भी रहा था ना।
उसके लिए मैं हटती नहीं था। मेरे बहुत ऐसे ही आ रहा
कर मेरे को हील कर,
है।
तेरे को तो हील करने का फायदा है, तेरा तो DPS बढ़ता है।
You can run, but you can't hide.
Power that ended high shot!
फटफट मर रहे हैं ये। निकल पहली फुर्सत में निकल, चल निकल। डन। पहले कितना डर लगता था ना इसके साथ,
मेरा कभी नहीं।
स्टार्टिंग में
मैंने बारबरा
स्टार्टिंग में चाइल्ड के साथ भी
मैं-
मेरे को प्रॉब्लम होता था, अभी तो समझ में आ गया उसका पूरा पैटर्न।
मैं तो बारबरा थी मेरे पास, लेकिन तो उसको नहीं कह रहा था। फिर कोकोमी के आने के बाद तो अभी जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ा मुझे। ये बहुत अच्छा डैमेज करती है। हाँ उतार जमीन आया हुआ। पालक पनीर
चल चल अभी क्या करने का है, वो फूटा वाला करे, प्रीमो बिशप।
प्राइमो जीरो विशाल। क्या ले इसके
इनका मैप बहुत बहुत बढ़ते जा रहा है, बहुत बड़ा होते जा रहा है, बाद में जाके टेलीपोर्ट करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता जाएगा। इनको जैसे सेरेनिटी पॉट के लिए ना एक
टैब कर रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट वाले में टैब्स आ रहे हैं।
मॉन्स्टर इनाजुमा, ये
हाँ तीनों के टैब्स आ रहे हैं। टैब्स को भी पता है रे।
क्या लूं मैं, बेनेट और बेडो। अच्छा तू हुटाओ ले रहा है, तो मैं बेनेट ही लेता हूँ हीलिंग के लिए, काफी है।
तो मैं उठाऊं।
तू डर गया?
मैं
जिंदा रहने से डरता है, हीलिंग से डरता है।
Back off!
इसके लिए एक शील्डर चाहिए ना, इसके लिए मैंने बेडो लिया। बट तेरे पास भी एक शील्डर है तो एक ही बात होगी।
लेना तो मैं डायो ना ले।
Back off!
नहीं, मेरी बेडो है ना, वो काफी है।
To ashes!
अच्छा तू आया नहीं, मैंने चालू भी कर दिया लड़ाई।
Ventus! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Oh no.
I'm going Blaze over! Hurry of Isoblast!
निकाल। भट्टी तो ऐसा आराम से कर रहा नहीं है।
Order
Everybody
guide.
stand back!
Stabilize.
मैं गाड़ी इसीलिए
अच्छा।
लिया। देखना 50,000 48,000।
गानी अलग लेवल पे रे।
अरे नहीं, बेनी पूछ की वजह से गाड़ी और भी अच्छा होता है।
वो भी है अपना मेल्ट कॉम्बो भी है, बट
हाँ,
गानी
नहीं,
खुद
मेन
ही बहुत।
combo नहीं, गानियों का अटैक बोनस हो जाता है ना, बेनी अटैक बोनस होता है ना उसको।
हाँ वो भी है।
प्लस जॉन्गली फिजिकल रेजिस्टेंस कम करता है।
अच्छा अभी मेरे पास 40 रेजिन और है, तो चाइल्ड वगैरह ऐसे कोई बॉस को हराने का या ओशनाइट?
ओशनाइट से
ओशनाइट। और तू फिशल ले रहा है?
मैं नहीं, मैं गानियों लूंगा ना, तो मतलब जॉन्गली लगेगा मुझे।
अच्छा तो हीलर के लिए अपने को एक चाहिए ना, तो मैं एक ले रहा हूँ फिशल
और जीन ले ले।
और जीन ले रहा। चीची भी,
If you ever want to
चीची
trade
अच्छी रहेगी।
चीची भी चलेगी, चीची बेटर है।
हाँ
मुझे हीलर नहीं चाहिए, तो मैं नहीं ले रहा।
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the water,
मेरा लेवल 10 हो गया
coveting the
इनाजुमा के
shades
अंदर,
of pure water.
रेप्यूटेशन, तो मेरे को वो विंग्स मिल गए।
In this way,
मेरे कब से मिले, मेरे फिशल को
deliver
देख
your
वही मैंने भी फिशल को ये लगाया अभी। फिशल, बेडो, मोना।
फिशल और कोकोमी।
मैंने मोना को भी दे दिया, मोना के कलर स्किन्स के साथ भी मैच कर रहा है।
is its ability to take any shape.
मैंने काजुआ का भी ब्लैक रख दिया, काजुआ और डिलुक्टो।
हाँ काजुआ का चलता है रे वो।
As you wish, main Fräulein.
नहीं, काजुआ का ब्लैक बहुत अच्छे से सेट हो रहा है इसके ऊपर, क्योंकि उसका ब्लैक और ऑरेंज है ना।
Terrestrial
मैंने
creatures
पता नहीं कौन सा देके रखा है,
simply
मैंने शायद लिए हुए वाला ही लगा के रखा है।
हाँ, और टोमा को वो जो गोल्ड वाले नए आए थे, एनिवर्सरी गिफ्ट।
अच्छा मैंने चाइल्ड को वो लगा के रखा है क्योंकि उसका सिल्वर वाइट स्किन है ना।
हाँ,
power of water
क्योंकि टोमा का वो गोल्ड फ्रेम थे ना
to
पीछे।
take any shape.
तेरे मैंने चीची को देख ये वाला सेट देके रखा हुआ है, हीलिंग वाला।
ब्लैक वाला, हाँ, मालूम है, फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस होता है।
Opening
What
box.
is given? What is received?
I summon thee!
क्या बात है, तूने फ्रीज ही कर दिया उसको अटैक करने से पहले। क्या मस्त उसके विंग्स ग्लो कर रहे थे।
इसको मैंने फ्रीज कर दिया।
Ignorant of
ये
water
बर्ड को,
fails also to
तो
comprehend.
बर्ड नीचे अटैक करने के लिए आ रहा था तो उसके विंग्स चमक रहे थे और तूने फ्रीज कर दिया। गानियों से।
This is order.
ये वापस आए तुम लोग।
Darkness! Come, sever night from day!
बॉस ही संभाल लेता है इन लोग को तो।
Let's see what happens when you lose your
मुझे ये बॉस इरिटेट करता था।
मेरे को भी इरिटेट।
तू बोल रहा ना कोई मतलब एक बॉस जो सबसे ज्यादा परेशान करता था या डर लगता था, मुझे ये ओशनाइट से इरिटेट होता था।
मेरे को ओशनाइट से इसलिए लगता था क्योंकि मैंने एक तो रेजर बिल्ड नहीं किया हुआ था, ना फिशर किया हुआ था, तो इसके बर्ड से ही डर लगता था और किसी से डर नहीं लगता था क्योंकि मेरी बेडो बिल्ड
इसका बर्ड
थी।
की प्रॉब्लम है,
इसका सिर्फ बर्ड्स प्रॉब्लम है, बाकी सबको तो बेडो आराम से फेल लेती थी। बट इससे ज़्यादा मेरे को दूसरा एक अनोइंग लगता है, अपना वो जो जियो वाला हाइपोस्टेसिस है, उसको बहुत टाइम लगता है। अरे उसको टाइम बहुत जाता है उसका वो ब्रेक करने के लिए।
But a small heat, tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask for?
अभी मेरे पास कंडेंस्ड रेजिन है।
वो तो जब मुझे जॉन्गली मिला ना, जब जॉन्गली 40 लेवल का हो गया ना, तब से वो हाइपोस्टेसिस हो गया, तो वो जॉन्गली पिलर उड़ा देता है। हो गया?
हाँ ये तो हो गया। अभी क्या करने का है?
तू बता।
मोना का डोमेन अनलॉक नहीं है इस वक्त।
कौन सा बुक?
मोना का
One,
मंडे
two,
ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे।
मोना का फ्राइडे वाला, अभी मंडे।
As I remember,
मोना का जीन वाला है,
who
जीन
share
बेनी डिलुक वाला।
अच्छा,
रेजिस्टेंस, ठीक है। और हुटाओ का कौन सा है?
हुटाओ का प्रॉस्पेरिटी।
हुटाओ का आई थिंक काजुआ वाला है ना।
काजुआ वाला, हाँ
हाँ तो
वो भी बंद है, वो भी ट्यूसडे को ही है।
हाँ ट्यूसडे फ्राइडे। मैंने काजुआ को 9 10 10 कर दिया।
अरे वाह,
मेरा पहला डबल क्राउन कैरेक्टर।
अच्छा मेरी हुटाओ है डबल क्राउन 10 10 9।
let's
फिर
go.
बेनी मेरा क्राउंड है। शाओ अभी तक किया नहीं है मैंने, शाओ को करने का सोच रहा हूँ।
मैं शायद से जॉन्गली को करूँगा। जॉन्गली 6 9 10।
भाई चाइल्ड का भी नहीं कर सकता मैं, किसको करूँ? चल फिशल का डोमेन करते हैं। फिशल को बिल्ड करेंगे अभी थोड़ा।
चलो मैं तो अभी टोमा को बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ, तो
मेरा टोमा हो नहीं सकता इससे।
मंडे और थर्सडे है टोमा।
पारा की तो आया तो बिल्ड करने का मतलब है। और निर्मला बोत्रा, हेलो। स्ट्रीम के ऊपर एक बंदा आया है, निर्मला बोत्रा,
One,
उसने हेलो लिखा है।
breathe.
कैसे हो मिस्टर निर्मला बोत्रा जी?
And,
कैसी लग रही है स्ट्रीम? अपने को फायर लेने के, तू बेनी और चोंगलिंग ले रहा है, तो बेडो और
one,
काजुआ तू हीलिंग करेगा?
3, 4,
हाँ पहले ये रीलिंग ही करेगा।
2,
ठीक है।
3, 4.
मैंने है क्यों हीलिंग के लिए?
अरे ये वाला डोमेन है तो फायर ही लेना चाहिए था मेरे को।
हाँ
अरे
स्टैमिना,
तो
हाँ
डिलूक लेना चाहिए था मेरे को।
करूँ चेंज?
हाँ नहीं चालू कर, तू ही संभाल लेगा इन लोगों को। मेरा कादुआ है ना, वो तेरे बेनी के इसमें रह के कर सकता है।
One with wind and cloud.
the wind knows it.
Let's light it up.
Power of the ended python! Let's light it up!
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Let's light it
Into
up!
the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
And he's dead. यूज कंडेंस्ड रेजिन 4 कंडेंस्ड रेजिन है मेरे पास
अरे वाह
खेला ही नहीं ना मैंने कम हो गया अभी खेलना ये सोच मेरी फिशल अभी तक बिल्ड ही नहीं है 4-5 ऐसे करके इसका कुछ है 4-5-4
मेरे फिशल आई थिंक 188
595 है
हाँ 480
595 एमी तू किधर है
इनाजुमा सिटी
चल नया वाला डोमेन फार्म करना तो वो करते हैं
एक सेकंड में आया उधर तो मुझे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नया डोमेन ना अरे तक वाला
हाँ तेरा कोकोमी वाला इसके लिए अपने को
तो फिशल ले
चाहिए नहीं मैं बेडो ले
काजू वाले
और काजू
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I
तेरा सही है तेरे पास कोकोमी है ना तभी मेरे को हीलिंग का टेंशन नहीं मैं बहुत जल्दी लोड हुआ पहली बार साथ में पहुंचे रेस जीत गया मैं
To ashes. Back off.
पहली बार हाँ?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature. The wind knows me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
rest and rebuild. Torrent, bring refuge.
Back off.
हाँ बहुत जल्दी हुआ ये वाला 55
हाँ
यूज कंडेंस्ड रेजिन चल यही वाला करते हैं तेरे को कोकोमी के लिए मिल जाएगा मेरे को नोएल और अपना हाराकी के लिए क्या लगता है मिलेगा मेरे को
नहीं मालूम ब्रो
ये सेकंड वाला पिटी पक्का 40 पे पक्का 40 पे
ऐसा मतलब है बोल रहे कि 100 ट्रिगर होना ट्रिगर होगा कि नहीं वो गारंटी नहीं कि मेरा तो नहीं ट्रिगर हुआ 40 पे
नहीं हुआ
मैं अभी हूँ 70 पे
देखते रहे क्या लेने का है गानियो ले रहा है
नहीं नहीं हाँ देखो
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der
चल बेदो कचिंग।
तुम रियली कचिंग ले रहे?
हाँ ऐसे ही। मैं तेरे से पहले लोड हुआ। भागो भागो।
मेरी पिंग स्पीड बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ गई है।
मेरी 130 आज पहली बार इतनी कम है।
Wings of darkness! Incoming! With sword comes shadow!
Back off! To ashes!
निकाल पहली गुड़दन में निकाल।
Covenants of the deep! Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
Power that isn't Python!
Nowhere to hide!
ये डोमेन के लिए कचिंग अच्छी है।
Don't blink!
ये डोमेन में डीपीएस कोको भी है, मतलब सोच ना।
हाँ एक्चुअली तो इलेक्ट्रो का बोनस है,
Speed of light!
बट मेन वो रिएक्शंस होते रहते हैं ना, उस वजह से बहुत फायदा होता है।
इलेक्ट्रो चार्ज में कोको भी कर।
एक तो एनिमीज भी और एक तेरे सपोर्ट के जो भी टीम मेंबर।
Nowhere to hide!
ये स्लो था 130 35 सेकंड ज्यादा सोच। 55 वाला बहुत जल्दी हुआ था।
लेकिन बेडो अच्छे से बिल्ड थी और काजो भी अच्छे से बिल्ड थी।
चल बेडो को आजमा लेता हूँ मैं। मैंने काजुआ का 10-10 भी किया ना, उससे भी बहुत फर्क पड़ रहा है।
वो तो है।
काजुआ चल अभी है ना, अपना गोल है 50 ट्राई करते हैं।
50 हो सकता है अगर
दोनों साथ
मेरी
साथ
कोकोमी का बर्स्ट आ जाए।
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
One with wind and cloud!
कूल डाउन पे, सब कुछ कूल डाउन पे।
One with nature!
मेरा भी सब कुछ कूल डाउन पे है।
हो जाएगा।
Fallen
हो
leaves!
सकता है।
Adorn my night! The wind knows me! Back off!
हो सकता है, हो गया। कितना? 53। चल 2 सेकंड कम। सब 50। नाइस अटेम्प्ट। चल एक अच्छा मिला अटैक वाला। अरे स्वैप्ड आया मेरे को। अगर मेरे को 2 फेदर मिले।
अरे ये डोमेन में वही तो है, स्वैप बहुत है।
अरे मेरे को 2 फेदर मिले, जो अपना हीलिंग वाला है, उस पे डिफेंस % डिफेंड फ्लैट और क्रिट डैमेज है अटैक वाले फेदर पे। और
मेरा
और प्लूम ऑफ लग्जरी है जो अपना डिफेंस वाला है, उस पे अटैक % HP %, एलिमेंटल मास्टरी और एनर्जी रिचार्ज।
अरे मेरे साथ बहुत हुआ ये।
अरे लिटरली अगर ये स्वैप्ड होते थे ना, तो एकदम परफेक्ट आर्टिफैक्ट्स में से एक होते।
तो
हाँ यार चल, रेजिन खत्म, काम खत्म, खाओ खो जाओ, सो जाओ। गेम में कुछ है ही नहीं करने के लिए।
कैसी लैंग्वेज यूज कर रहा है?
गाली नहीं है भाई।
तो
इसको छपरी लैंग्वेज बोलते हैं। अच्छा, ये तेरे साथ में वो एल्बेडो वाला कर सकता हूँ क्या, वो जो फाइट है?
अच्छा फेल, हाँ हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ वो करते हैं चल।
मैंने अनलॉक नहीं किया, बट तेरे तेरे वर्ल्ड में शायद कर सकता हूँ मैं।
हाँ
लेट्स सी, अगर कर सकते तो मेरा थोड़ा प्रोग्रेस हो जाएगा।
फेल फ्लावर्स कर सकते हैं तो।
शायद से नहीं कर पाएंगे क्योंकि मैंने अनलॉक नहीं किया अभी तक।
क्या मानो?
A wonderful
और
sight
पहले
indeed.
कैरेक्टर चेंज करना रहेगा ना।
It reminds me of my homeworld, where at the sight of the princess and of her
रुक,
Urthula,
स्टार्ट मत
the
कर।
very blood and tears of sinners turn to ice. Achoo!
एक मेरे को बेनेट
Not
तो
only
लेना ही
their
है।
blood and tears, but also their saliva and mucus, main Fräulein.
Oz,
एक एरो वाला लेना।
ऑफिशियल
I
या चाइल्ड लूँ
चाहिए
क्योंकि फ्रीज होएगा ना।
फ्रीज हो जाएगा। हाँ चाइल्ड, पर चाइल्ड अप्लाई कुछ पे थोड़ी अप्लाई करता है हाइट को।
देखते देख, स्टार्ट करके देख।
Adventure time!
येट टू कंप्लीट।
मेरे को मेरा आ रहा है।
हाँ तेरा आ रहा है।
हाँ,
कंप्लीट नहीं
कल खेल के देख, कल करके देख लेंगे। मैं
हाँ
अभी
कल देख लेंगे कि ये काफी टाइम से मुझे देखा है कोऑप में ये वाला बॉस। मैंने सारा अचीवमेंट अनलॉक कर लिया उसका।
मैंने अभी नहीं किया, कल करते हैं। मैं अभी ये स्ट्रीम के अंदर ही सारा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करता हूँ।
फिर वो कुत्तों को भी बचा।
कुत्तों से लड़ना है, बचाना है।
तो बचाना है, वो कुत्तों को लड़ नहीं सकता तू,
अच्छा नहीं, मैंने
मर जाएगा तू कहीं।
मैंने मीम्स देखा कि है ना, बहुत बुरी तरह पिट रहे हैं लोग।
अरे वन शॉट।
वन शॉट।
Adventure time!
हाँ
देखते अगर टाइम रहा तो
वो कुत्ते।
मैं देखता हूँ, अगर टाइम रहा तो कुत्तों वाला क्वेस्ट भी करता हूँ। एल्बेडो का पहला वाला लंबा है, सेकंड वाला छोटा है स्टोरी क्वेस्ट। देखते कितना देर
हाँ
लगता
थर्ड
है।
वाले में, थर्ड वाला तो क्या है पता ही नहीं, मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया। और
अरे मेरे को भी समझ में नहीं आया। ऑनलाइन पब्लिक बोल रही है कि शायद से उसने प्रैक्टिकल जोक खेला है।
मुझे
Adventure time!
पता नहीं, जैसे लगा वो डुप्लीकेट वाला मॉन्स्टर में है और असली वाला ड्रैगन स्पाइन में था। ये ड्रैगन स्पाइन वाला डुप्लीकेट था, पता नहीं।
Off we go!
तो वही पता नहीं, अभी देखते हैं। और वो आई थिंक मिस्ट्री रहने ही देने वाले हैं ये लोग, क्योंकि एल्बेडो नॉर्मल स्टोरी क्वेस्ट्स में आता ही नहीं है। ये सिर्फ स्पेशल इवेंट्स में ही आता है एल्बेडो कैरेक्टर। देख, इसका ये तीसरा अपीयरेंस है। सेकंड वाला एक्सपीरियंस भी वो वन टाइम आइलैंड वाला ही पे था।
हाँ चल कोई नहीं ब्रो।
चल, बंद किया तूने गेम? क्योंकि तेरा कैरेक्टर
हाँ, मैंने बंद किया।
टेलीपोर्ट हो गया, बाहर निकल गया।
चल कल बात करते हैं।
चल
बाय।
चल, बाय बाय, गुड नाइट। चलो इतने टाइम बाद मैंने मेरे फ्रेंड विनीत के साथ भी गेम खेल ली, मज़ा आया। एंड अभी हम चलते हैं ड्रैगन स्पाइन। अभी हम चल रहे हैं ड्रैगन स्पाइन के अंदर एंड एल्बेडो का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करते हैं। तो इधर आए, द शैडोज डीपन, हेड फॉर एल्बेडोस कैंप।
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Albedo! We're here!
Traveler, Paimon,
How is the investigation?
your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
Or maybe he has always operated discreetly.
There is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we... Ah! What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter?
Let's go check it out.
Yes, let's hurry. Fox? What are these boys also doing here? Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys doing here?
I'd assume it was some sort of bad luck.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days. We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see... It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you're correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
इतना नाराज मत हो.
Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
Don't say that, bhai. It has nothing to do with fate.
I agree.
I'm not scared to be around you. भाई मेरी टीम का तू परमानेंट मेंबर है. तू 6 स्टार कैरेक्टर है गेम का.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows! How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
Take some of mine too.
You guys... Aw, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly. Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
Makes sense.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Come on, he isn't you. I'm actually polite to most people.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Let me try. It's this way, right? Oh! Ow! My butt! What is this shard of ice doing here?
What? How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
तेरे को study करना चाहिए.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Everyone must be exhausted.
Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon's so sleepy. A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now. Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
चलो वापस.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable. Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
What's he doing? Painting? He is.
पेंटिंग क्यों कर रहे हैं? एल्केमी से बनाएगा क्या?
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
I'll have a stool.
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me!
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
इसका जूस है की पड़ी है. A whole chair is way too big for you, surely.
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
About the paint.
I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you.
About dragon spine.
Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in.
How are you holding up?
I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me, so I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me.
No problem. About what happened today.
Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like.
इसका how you holding up वाला dialogue बहुत अच्छा था.
But you are recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me.
इसका ये dialogue बहुत अच्छा था. I'll leave you in peace.
This is my camp, but let's not get bogged down in technicalities. I want you to be able to relax and make yourself at home here.
Okay. Next, Amber से बात करते हैं.
It's so nice and warm here.
About Joel.
Joel's been doing pretty good. Having people to play with has put him in a good mood. I'll tell you what, though, he seems to have even more stamina than me. So long as they're playing, kids always seem to have endless amounts of energy.
About Dragonspine.
It's more dangerous up here than I thought. In a hostile environment like this, even a Knight of Favonius has to keep their eyes open and keep their wits about them at all times. Still, this has been a pretty unique adventure for me. It's definitely been worth it.
How are you holding up?
You know, when I was keeping Joel company, I started missing my grandfather really bad. After he disappeared, I never saw him again. I have no idea how he's doing. But at least what I can do is focus on being a great outrider. If I can do that well, I know he'd be proud.
About what happened today.
Oh, all that? Don't worry about it. Eula is a good person. She might not show it, but she'd never let that kind of stuff get to her. As for Bennett, he seems like the kind of guy who can keep his spirits up when things aren't going well. I feel bad having to ask so much of Albedo, though. Still, it's kind of nice to have everyone together like this, so yay for silver linings!
I'll leave you in peace.
Sure thing. Bet you're tired as well. You should get some rest too.
नेक्स्ट यूला से बात करते हैं ताकि फिर मैं बेनेट से आराम से बात करूं.
This is quite cozy for Dragonspine. I'm pleasantly surprised.
About the snowman.
I gave it a try, and I actually quite enjoyed it. But Amber said the snowman I made was too artistic. Apparently, the conventional style is more rotund in appearance. I couldn't tell if she was complimenting me or mocking me. Either way, I'm not about to let it go.
Vengeance shall be yours. About Dragonspine?
I'm quite familiar with Dragonspine by now. But this time, I have a newcomer to worry about. And I'm traveling in a group with Amber and the others. Not things I'm terribly well accustomed to. Still, I've taken the job, so of course I'll do what's asked of me to the fullest of my ability. I'll settle this score once this is all over.
How are you holding up?
Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after. You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Dragonspine as I am. Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo, you must be quite the conversationalist. So put that skill to good use. Teach them all how to survive on Dragonspine. I'm sure this is well within your capability, no?
About what happened today?
If you're talking about Bennett's situation, I think I'm used to it now. It's hardly the end of the world. Don't ruminate on it. Take this chance to get some proper rest. The nights are long on Dragonspine. A glass of ice-cold wine would not go amiss right now.
I'll leave you in peace.
Don't mind me. Just do whatever you like.
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help out.
About the rookie.
Oh, you mean Gerald? I heard that Eula developed a whole training program for him. He might be new, but I bet he'll improve pretty quickly with a mentor like that.
About Dragonspine.
I feel bad. It's hard knowing that I've been causing so much trouble for everyone. Being a little unlucky is usually no big deal for me. But in a place like this, it makes me worry that something really bad might come of it. No, wait, I shouldn't have said that. I might have actually jinxed it now.
How are you holding up?
You know me. Same old Bennett. Unlucky as ever. But as long as bad luck doesn't break me, I'll always get back up again. Especially on a cool adventure like this one. I gotta make the most of it.
About what happened today?
Sorry for dragging you guys into another situation. I didn't used to know any of these knights very well, but after spending some time with them on this trip, it's really opened my eyes to my own shortcomings. They're all so talented and kind. I have a lot to learn from them. Oh yeah, you gotta tell me sometime how you managed to make friends with so many talented people.
Just say hi. I'll leave you in peace.
Okay, cool. Make sure you eat plenty when dinner's ready.
चलो अगले दिन के लिए जाने का है.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
When will dinner be ready?
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
भाई अगले दिन क्यों खिला रहा है? उसी दिन की रात को खिलाना चाहिए ना. Light F pyro. Okay.
It's so nice and warm here. Sure thing. Bet you're... Let's light it up! Yay! Dinner's ready! Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
ये देख के मजा आ रहा है, मतलब ये मैंने वीडियो में देखा नहीं.
Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
शर्मा गया मुंडा.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
It's been a tough few days for him.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh, no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
इतनी रात को नहाने जा रहे हैं ये लोग.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare to be amazed. Time for me to show what I can do.
Have you decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Okay, Paimon it is.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
बहुत तीखी आवाज है इसकी। एक सेकेंड।
What the heck?
Don't touch that mechanism or you'll fall down. Ugh, oh well, never mind.
What the heck is this guy dreaming about?
Off we go!
लेक किधर है इधर? लेक यहाँ पे एक है। ये लोग इधर आए क्या नहाने के लिए? चल छोड़।
Adventure time!
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference.
कुछ भी मतलब क्या बड़े बड़े डायलॉग फेंक के मार रही है ये।
Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
All right then, I'll humor Paimon.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Paimon's all out of brain juice. Paimon's peeved, dopey but adorable. Dopey but adorable.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you? Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
A top tier flying pet. Top quality emergency food.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous.
Done.
Let me see. Let Paimon see. What is this?
Not bad, right? I'm pretty happy with it.
Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
You're stupid.
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Very, very little. No, but art comes from the heart, so...
What? You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
I just wanted to convey how special you are.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly? Paimon's not convinced. But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
Please, and thank you.
Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is! It's
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
This was my trial by fire as an artist. Now I see the gap in our painting talents.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the Traveler. In truth, ground up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting! Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
Paimon looks so happy. Thank you.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Ah, it's a new day! Let's go meet up with everyone!
Let's observe the picture.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
I slept pretty well too.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together!
Chalo, let's go.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
क्या हुआ?
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
I'm okay. What about you?
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
Yula, what about you?
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
किधर है ये लोग?
One with nature.
There
hear me! Bennett!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
ढूंढो उसको.
Let's light it up!
Albedo! No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place? He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
अरे वाह, अपन ये एरिया के पास में है.
Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
इसके गर्दन पे निशान नहीं है.
Albedo! Are you okay?
You're not hurt?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay?
Was that really an accident?
Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
No, I'm fine.
Phew.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Fake imposter Albedo is with us. So watch your step, everyone.
odious fate.
My duty at an end.
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Weird things have been happening this whole trip. Something feels wrong. But what is it? Albedo.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted.
With some things, I don't know where to begin. Nothing, it's just...
Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Thanks, but I'm alright, Paimon.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Something seems to grab Eula's attention. Does she sense that something's off too?
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
कुछ तो problem है.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Take a break, both of you.
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Talk to everyone और एल्बेडो से बात नहीं कर पा रहे and we are near the fighting वाला जगह, so we are coming to the end.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Viola might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
बेनेट एम्बर से होगी बात, मेन अभी यूला से बात करनी है.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
It's like something's bad about to happen. I have a bad feeling about this.
Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify.
What could it be? Imposter?
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. But I believe you know what I am referring to.
Yes, something seems to have changed.
Traveler, I think... you...
Watch out! भाई साहब
Albedo, what's...
It's not over yet.
वॉपर फ्लावर है, वॉपर फ्लावर.
Brace yourselves. This will be a challenge.
मस्त था यार.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size! Off we go!
Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages. Back off! Eyes on me!
Shadows of fate!
पिकअप ओके ताकि इससे रिजेनरेट ना हो.
We
ओके
go!
भाई ये क्या हो रहा है?
Destiny cannot be denied.
The wind knows me.
Destroy the arcane fruits. ओके डिस्ट्रॉय करो.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Shoot! I can't... Back off! Let's light it up!
One with nature.
Everybody stand back! Delved into destiny.
Into the wind.
Back off! To ashes!
Let me scrub.
I'm going in.
As one with
Wind and cloud.
the wind knows it.
Let's light it up!
हरा दिया.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically, but conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
I think so too.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Does this whopper flower steal your alchemy notes too? Did it?
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Eula, you were very perceptive too.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
The imposter didn't have a star-shaped mark on his neck. On its neck.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Warp of flower, it adds up, but a piece of the puzzle is missing. Was this the same one we met on the day we were chasing the thief? It didn't feel quite the same. Could the Vapor Flower's mutation be unstable?
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Return to the camp. $800 दूर. चलो डेली मिशन भी पास ही है.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Back off!
Shadows of fate. Doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
That's a very good attitude.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received on to others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me.
Knew he had something to say to me.
You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
Come on, Paimon.
Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away?
Sure. You follow Albedo to his campsite in the mountains.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter.
Do you mean the mark on your neck?
Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar.
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art.
Only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art.
My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers.
Interesting.
Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
और पाइमोन का भी सेम ही है.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human.
The homunculus, Albedo.
I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Should you be telling me all this?
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Hence the notion of otherness.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all of the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But We still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
And now the Albedo story comes to a close. We now know.
Story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
The story begins. मस्त है मस्त. एल्बेडो की स्टोरीज, चॉक प्रिंस और ये दोनों बढ़िया. Having absorbed the blood of the wicked dragon, this flower has undergone immense changes. Handled with care. चल एक बार ये करते हैं.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
वाटर वाले के बदले ना. Shongling letter.
I can't wait any longer.
Single player.
Off we go. Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hey, yeah!
Back off!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Boba, get them!
Power that ended Haishan! Ha! I'm going in! Ha!
चलो भाई साहब.
Wind strike!
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up!
Out of the frying pan.
Come into the fire.
Clouds high!
Right, the birds call.
Everybody
But
stand!
stand die. डन, बहुत जल्दी हो गया. इजी है ये वाला. Destroy all arcane fruits and defeat all arcane fruits मतलब defeat 4 monsters created by the arcane fruits in total. Defeat the fell flower without allowing it to absorb any arcane essence at all. After the fell flower throws out its arcane fruits, defeat it without being hit by the fruit's hammer strikes. Okay.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I think अभी के लिए इतना ही है. अच्छा है. एल्का हेस्ट. बाकी सब नहीं भी मिला चलेगा.
It's hard to remain on dry
ये
land
चाहिए.
for so long. Can never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
This is done. Born of Snow. एक मिनट. एक्ट 3 कंप्लीट करना ही है. So let's go and complete Act 3. 1 घंटे के अंदर Act 2 हो गया. मतलब इतना भी बड़ा नहीं था. Head for Albedo's campsite. आ तो गए.
Time to go.
Quest area reached. मेल देखते हैं. आई थिंक अगले दिन का वेट करना होगा शायद. भाई आ गए. क्या हो गया? ट्रिगर क्यों नहीं हो रहा? क्या हो गया इसको? सेरेंडिट पॉट जाके आते. कंपेनियन गिफ्ट्स.
This realm... If you ever...
Have you been well? Strange anecdotes. Rumors of evil spirits? If you come across such news, please remember to share them with me.
Okay, इससे बात करना बाकी है.
Good morning. Do you have any plans today? If you're looking to train today, or hunt evil spirit,
When it snows, the world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
भाई क्या हो गया? ग्लिच हो गया क्या? Okay, unable to initiate in co-op. यार क्या बकवास था ये कि सिंगल प्लेयर मोड.
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep, yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
Ooh, truly frightening.
Paimon, yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all!
Maybe I'm just really tough. I don't know.
Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
Oh, in that case, I would add some horror elements in. After the whopper flowers eat someone, they would turn into that person.
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then adopt their newfound identity.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
So, what's your story?
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human.
Subject 1 and her proudest achievement. Her. मतलब वो alchemist लड़की थी.
However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
He purposefully erased it.
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1. What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
This is not just a story. These are real events. Albedo is trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense! So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it!
Fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures.
Don't say that. You're not a monster. You're my friend, Albedo.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve?
How did you feel when you took out the imposter?
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler, are you here?
Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
इसको अकेला छोड़ के जा रहे हैं हम लोग. कई सब्जेक्ट टू यही अपॉर्चुनिटी का वेट ना कर रहा हो. The secret born from ashes.
Go ahead. You're one of their instructors, no?
चलो.
Go ahead.
A secret born of ash. क्या है वो secret? Joel Joseph.
Who is this guy?
Is he Joel's father? A gigantic version of Joel?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The travelers helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
बेचारा जोल इतने टाइम से अकेला खड़ा रहता था माउंटेन गैप पे. फाइनली उसका पापा आ गए. I'm glad you are finally reunited.
Wow, this is amazing. Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow, so it was completely by chance then.
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The boar princess, feeding the foxes?
The Boar Princess की किताब. Foxes.
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
All's well that ends well. अच्छा बेनेट का बैड लक रब ऑफ हुआ पलाड़ को.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
I knew it. I just...
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
How can I ever repay you all?
Don't mention it. We are all delighted for you.
Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either! Great!
Thank you, Eula. I'll treasure it.
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
See you! Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine that could keep the juice fresh. Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
have some hot soup. You might just...
A snowman torso with standard portions. A secret bomb from ashes.
Time to go.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Timaeus, will you help us?
There's no us in this situation, Paimon.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon's Sunsetias are gonna go to waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsetias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
गर्दन पे निशान है.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
निशान नहीं है. Wait, his neck.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
Your neck. निशान वापस आ गया. The mark is back. Is this a prank?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck?
No, it's fine. और इसकी आंखें एकदम cunning look दे रहा है ये.
From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
It was a prank. भाई सच्ची में homunculus है कि नहीं?
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsetias.
No way!
Gardening का joke.
Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal here.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
A gardener. I didn't expect Albedo to joke about this. Doesn't he care about what the mark means?
Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsetias!
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sunsetias ever! And they're not for you!
Okay, but they're just Sunsetias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Really?
I see. That makes a lot of sense. A secret.
Dragonspine is too cold for ordinary fruit trees to survive. But if, one day, Dragonspine did become home to gardens and orchards, there would be more reasons for people to visit. Perhaps a little life is the key to attracting people. Life may exist in all kinds of unfathomable forms, and in all manner of unthinkable environments. Mysterious, yet tenacious. Perhaps this is what makes life so special.
चलो बात हो गया अल्बेडो से.
If one life may
अट्रैक्टिंग लाइफ के लिए बात कर रही है. चलो फाइनली स्टोरी हो गया, स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग हो गया, बॉर्न ऑफ स्नो बाकी.
Time to go.
This is
Joel and Joseph. How have things been going recently? Things are going great. Dad still doesn't remember a ton of stuff, but I'm just happy to be with him. I found some toys that we used to play together. Maybe he'll remember a couple of more things once he sees them. I mean, it'd be okay if he doesn't remember everything. We'll find new toys to play with, and we'll make more memories together. Like snowmen? Yeah, like snowmen. I love them. And hide and seek, and building blocks, and reading stories. Snow around here is super thick and white. We've already agreed to make a snowman shaped like a fox later. Joseph. भाई कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि वॉपर फ्लावर ने जोसेफ का अपीयरेंस लिया हो और इसके लिए इसके पास उसकी मेमोरीज नहीं है. Hello there, we meet again. I remember you. How are things going lately? I've been fine, thanks for your concern. That said, my memory is still somewhat foggy. I wonder when it'll all come back to me. Joel's been trying very hard to help me recover those memories. When I look at him, I just think there's more I could be doing as well. He's just happy having you back. That's true. And I'd be happy accompanying him to do anything, as long as it makes him happy. I agreed to go build a fox snowman with him. I'm not sure why, but it gives me this warm and familiar feeling. Still, Dragonspine is a very dangerous place. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Jewel while doing it.
Sword is more than enough.
Cannot use in current state. इसका head. Hat. ये मस्त लग रहा है. मस्त लग रहा है। नहीं मस्त है। सेव अरेंजमेंट। वाह वाह मस्त लग रहा है। एक पिक्चर लेने का। बोनस नो। चलो ये हो गया, ये हो गया। अभी सिर्फ राइज ऑफ फेल फ्लावर बाकी है और ये नया क्वेस्ट चालू हुआ। तो सिंस 2 ही घंटे हुए हैं, ये भी कर लेते हैं। Hey Catherine. Hello traveler. You couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, Paimon knows where this is going. Yes, let me guess. Next you'll say Yim, as expected of an experienced adventurer. It is as you say, we do have a new commission. Batan Sango Detective Agency is in need of manpower, and they requested your help specifically in investigating the large-scale disappearance of many small animals. Huh? Just a couple of small animals? Ah, come on. You sure something this simple needs our glorious Thundale to step forward? Sure, I've fixed cart in the past before, too. Hey, I mean, I beat Storm Terror way back when. I mean, even takeout deliveries aren't beneath me. You consider defeating Storm Terror a simple matter? That's very impressive. Actually, isn't Batan Sango the detective agency? Why would they need to hire adventurers? Well, here's the situation. Sango has requested that a highly experienced adventurer accompany Ryuji on some investigations. Additionally, let's see. Sango requested that I say this. Many people have had their pets disappear, which has seen many commissions come our way in one go. If this matter can't be resolved, a generous bounty shall be guaranteed. A generous bounty, she says. You know, Paimon thinks these poor animals deserve to be rescued. Paise ke liye na? And anyway, commission's great, and small are all avenues for self-improvement, aren't they? You're so easily led, Paimon. Whatever. Let's go look for Sango.
Same mistakes over and over.
ठीक है भाई छोटा, तू अपनी प्रेयर कर, हम जाते हैं सांगो के पास। Ryuji. Pretty good. You arrived more quickly than I thought. Of course, we came running the moment we heard about the about the missing animals. All right then, what's the issue? Never fear. Paimon and Thundale are here. Come on, we both know who's gonna do all the work. Paimon chew for you? That counts for something, right? Ah, energetic as always. Well then, here's the issue. We received a ton of commissions lately concerning lost animals, to the effect that we should find them, of course. They are mostly pets of some kind, which means that they really shouldn't have run off by themselves. Inazuma does have its fair share of strange tales, but everything happens for a reason, and there is nothing that cannot be solved through logic. Our on-scene investigations have borne this axiom out. Wait, you mean my on-scene investigations? Looks like Paimon's gonna have to cheer you on too, yeah? What? Thanks for the offer, but it's fine. I've been on the trail of missing animals these past few days, and I wound up discovering some encampments out in the wild. Some of them were guarded by monsters, no big deal really. However, just as I was attempting to release some of the trapped animals in one of the camps, he was taken out by a dark shadow that suddenly appeared. When I woke up, the camp was empty as a grave. Not a good look for our Ryuji, eh? Whatever happened to the Ryuji who roared like the wicked Oni, Tarachio himself, as he defeated the perpetrator of the Sanbongatana Kinpachi incident? Why? And then he held me fast as I feigned death, crying out. Wait, stop, I say. Oh, come on, what happened next? Let's settle the issue on hand first. Yeah, what happened next? Oh, are you interested in the case we closed previously? Well, back then, the usually kindly policeman named Kinpachi. Please, let's just return to the current issue. You know what? Sure, sorry Ryuji. Whatever the case, we at the Batan Sango require the aid of an adroit adventurer such as yourself to help us save these animals. As long as you're there, we'll have an eyewitness, even if Ryuji gets knocked out again. Sango, so why don't you yourself go again? Don't forget, I'm the brains of the party here. That's my job, using my brain. As far as I'm concerned, my flesh is but an accessory to my mind. Whoa, she's lazy, and insistently so too. Of course, you won't be working for free. You will be paid, just as we agreed. That's what Paimon likes to hear. Come on, let's go. Paimon. Real high speed, low drag. One moment, if you will. Please, take this with you. Sorry, what is this thing again? This is the ambiguity net. I had a friend make this based on records of Kamuna on Myodo. It's not strong enough to capture criminals, no, but with a little lane, it should have no problem catching small animals. With this, bringing the missing animals back should be a breeze. Ooh, easy peasy. Thanks, Sango. You're the best. I couldn't call that being the best. Consider this more an insurance policy to avoid failure instead. Ryuji, go along with them, would you? Certainly. I've discovered some traces of missing animals. Follow me. Thanks, Sango. Well, here we go. No problem. Do you need anything? About the ambiguity net. I was originally going to have Ryuji use it. It's not as if our work isn't dangerous, you know. Ryuji's been injured several times before, so I was thinking, how do I extend the range at which we can capture criminals? I read a lot of old books and wound up designing this net, even commissioning a friend to construct it. In the end, however, catching small animals was as far as we got. But whatever the case, it's come to good use in your hands, so that's a plus. You know, I'm curious about what happened with this Sanbotokana Kinpachi. Oh, so you're curious about that, huh? Well, here's what happened. Actually, you know what? Never mind. If Ryuji is that opposed to me discussing that matter, I'll wait for him. Okay. Inventory. This will expire. Okay. Event details. Rescue 3 little animals. This unlocks after 1 day. Rescue 3 little animals from the places of interest. Okay. तनुकी है तनुकी. कहा गया तनुकी.
One with nature.
According to our current investigation, this should be the place. There really are a ton of little critters here. Did they all go missing? And this is a dog. There's a dog guarding this place? So that's how it was. This is embarrassing. What are you embarrassed about, Ryuji? This dog is a dark shadow that took me out in one go. Don't you worry, maybe it was just a really strong dog. There's no need to comfort me like that. My skills are lacking. Still, that upright stance and that high-flown pride. Doesn't that remind you of someone? Right, Komore's tea house, Taromaru. Exactly, Paimon thought about him too. We even originally thought that he could speak. Shame though, he really couldn't. You speak of Komore tea house owner? You know of him? Somewhat. They do look similar, to be sure. We shouldn't drop our guard. Taromaru is known to be friendly due to his many dealings with humans, but as for this dog, we don't know anything about it. As such, I advise caution. Point taken, Ryuji. It's just experience talking, that's all. Still, why would this dog gather all these animals and stand guard over this place? Paimon doesn't get it. We may need more leads to figure this out. For now, let's focus on saving these animals. Their owners are starting to panic. This is where you come in. I will handle what comes after you find the animals. I will ensure that they are taken home as soon as possible. Not gonna team up and attack with me? We do not yet know if this foe can be beaten with a team attack. Actually, do you have any experience of stealth? We did tail a certain government official back in Rito. We did avoid capture that one time at Rideout Dissension. Oh, back when we tried shielding the Holy Liar there, you know. That must have been an interesting experience. Nonetheless, we should be able to rescue the animals if we can safely avoid the guards. I planted some objects that can attract its attention. I hope that they will be of use to you. Alright then, let's do this. I will stand guard here. Get near the activation point to start the place of interest hiding spot challenge. If you leave the challenge before completing it, your challenge progress will be saved. It will be scattered in... what can you tell me about the Black Shadow? I heard tell of a secret organization that trains Ninken or ninja dogs. They say that one such dog named Inujin destroyed countless monsters that threatened Inazuma in the shadows. Of course, this is just a legend. Still, I wonder if this Black Shadow could be the legendary Ninken. Whatever, I shouldn't make excuses for my defeat. I'll tell you about the resection. So tell me about the distractions. I was unable to save the animals while evading its case. But while I was casing the joint, I did find some time to place a few smoke dispensers nearby. If you activate these mechanisms, should be able to temporarily divert its attention. I hope that they will help. भाई बहुत हो गया. I've been detected. देखते हैं, लड़के देखते हैं। वन शॉट तो नहीं हुआ भाई।
Wind Strider.
Eyes on me! Back off!
भाई साहब,
Let me scry.
ओ भाई साहब,
Why do they never miss?
वन शॉट तो नहीं है भाई।
Off we go. Yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shadow, leave my space.
This is the end.
It's gonna hurt in the morning.
ओ भाई कागे बुंशिन,
It's gonna hurt in the morning.
पत्थर बुंशिन।
Men, fall back.
भाई कट लो भैया, कट लो। भैया कट लो, खतरनाक है ये लोग। हेल्थ बहुत है इनका, हेल्थ या डिफेंस। मेरे को लग रहा है मैं जीन से एक बार ट्राई करके देखता हूँ, क्योंकि अटैक से तो कुछ होने वाला है नहीं। जीन
Let the wind lead.
धोबी बचाड़ उठा के फेंके तो कुछ हो सकता है। हुआ हुआ, नहीं तो छोड़ देंगे भाई। Hiding spot.
Adventure time!
भाई दो कुत्ते तो नहीं।
Let's light it up!
Written in the stars.
Let's light it up!
Delve into destiny. Go as well.
Wind Strider. Fallen leaves. Adorn
On my night.
Wind, hear me.
I'm going in!
Let me scry.
नहीं, but I think I can beat it.
Delve into destiny. Go as one.
clouds high.
First call.
Barbados.
Barbados, guide us.
Fate is upon you. Let me scry.
Everybody stand back!
knows me.
Let's light it up!
भाई हेल्थ रीजनरेट हो गया यार इसका. हरा देता मैं यार इसको, बट हेल्थ रीजनरेट हो गया बंदे का.
Just my...
As one with wind and cloud.
मैं हरा देता, पक्का हरा देता. हेल्थ रीजनरेट हो गया उसका. क्योंकि जीन और बेनेट दोनों हील करते रहते मेरे को. This should be all the animals. Let's look for Ryuji. I don't think उसको इनको हराना possible है.
One with nature.
भाई वन शॉट तो नहीं किया इन्होंने. But very impressive. You really do have some spectacular moves. Piece of cake for our Thandale, don't you know? Well then, on to our next target. Wait, there's more? There's more. If a number of commission Sango received is no exaggeration, this must be the biggest disappearance of small animals in Inazuma history. I say this, but even without history as our judge, having this small number disappear, small animals disappear at once, is simply abnormal. I did follow the trails. I detected 2 other areas, and I found trapped animals there too. Stealth required? Not this time. The opponents there should be no match for your skills. You'll know when you get there. Rescue 2 animals from place of interest. Den of Thieves. Okay, पहले इन लोगों को हराने का है.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Delve into destiny. Wind, hear me.
Let's get down to business.
Decided by destiny.
How's this?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Very high.
Go as planned.
Let's work. Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
One with nature.
I swear by my sword. Go as planned. Let me scribe. Odious fate.
Cut down.
All opponents have been defeated. Let's open the cages. Thank you very much. You've been a big help. Right. Thandale is the strongest there is. Does the number of animals tally up now? One moment. There's still some missing. Huh? But how? I'd hardly consider this a loss. We weren't taken out by our black shadow, and we managed to get a number of animals back. As such, our investigation's making progress. We are just out of leads for the time being. Let me tell you what, I'll keep investigating. You keep doing what you usually do for a while. Let's meet up at Batan Sango Detective Agency when something new comes up. Well, it's not as if we've got better options.
Time to go.
कितने बजे तक? छह बजे अगले दिन।
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them.
Let's go. You're here. Found any leads? Yes, thanks to Sanko. We have largely confirmed a few locations with the aid of our deductions. At the moment, it appears that one of their camps is guarded by our hat dog. This location requires greater care. That is a very Paimonial nickname. Hey now, Paimon wouldn't come up with such lame nicknames. If it were up to Paimon, this dog would be called Blade Bob. I have placed similar devices around that location. Hopefully they'll have the same effect as before. Hey, don't ignore Paimon! I'll leave the rest in your hands. Any questions? Can we count on this intel? Most certainly. I did scout the areas out myself. Why aren't you coming up with us this time, Ryuji? I would have, if not for a certain other tasks that I must perform for Sango. Broadly, she has some ideas as to the source of our hat dog, and has asked us that I investigate the matter. It's Blade Pup. Hat dog. Hat Blade Pup. That combination doesn't work. What sort of nickname is that anyway? Perhaps we should just return to calling it Black Shadow. Whatever the case, I leave the animals to you. बस हमसे काम कराते जाओ.
To President Song.
Whatever the case, I leave the animals to you. ठीक है. एक्चुअली इधर ही टेलीपोर्ट करता हूँ. ओ भाई इधर चेस्ट छुपा हुआ है. क्या बात है.
Smile to my face.
अच्छा हुआ ये रास्ते पे आया। खेत कुजीरा, तू क्या कर रहा है इधर? Now is not a good time. भाई किड कुजीरा इधर छुप के बैठा है।
So many regrets.
Hey, that's the one from yesterday. Let's be careful.
Off we go!
तीसरा कहाँ है?
Scry the sky.
भाई साहब ये लोग Where is this second place? Let's teach them a lesson.
Let's get down to business.
Delve into destiny.
Say no more.
Let's light it up.
Blade.
Everybody stand back.
Wind Strider.
Fate is upon you.
क्या बात है? क्या बात है?
Going somewhere? To the ferry. Finally,
One with nature.
To the fairy. Okay.
आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ, सबको पे लूंगा मैं।
Shadows of fate. Let's light it up.
There's more.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
As one with wind.
Wind and cloud.
The wind knows me.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
चल निकल।
One with nature.
Let's report back to Ryuji. यार ये लोग एक तो है ना इवेंट डालते हैं और डेज पे लॉक कर देते हैं। मैं चाहता था पूरा अभी कंप्लीट कर दूं, बट ठीक है, अभी मैं सोच रहा हूँ नेक्स्ट वीक ही कंप्लीट करता हूँ ये। Thank you very much. They still are not all of them. That many animals went missing? Huh? Unfortunately, so yes. Comparing these to the commissions we received, we should have found around half the missing animals. Unfortunately, we are out of leads again. Fortunately, live animals are far easier to investigate than inanimate objects. In any case, we did receive such a request from an important family recently. Our trail ran cold, and if not for Sango's deductions, we would have lost it altogether. Any details? Yep, the people who lost their pets must be in a real panic right now. I believe that our present cooperation is quite ideal. After all, my true specialty is running errands, not stealth or combats. Leaving this part to you, in fact, suits me more than just fine. So much to say, would you like to work at Batan Sango? Sango might seem a little complicated to speak to, but she says strange things like conscience rules, wisdom back. But she is a gentle person at heart. Thanks, but no thanks. Ah, that's a shame. Well, now that I think about it, this is for the best. If Sango had someone like you, I'd be out of a job. I will continue with my investigations. If you have other things you need to work on, please do them first. We will meet again when the time comes at the agency. Thanks again for all your efforts.
Please speak to President Sung.
अब वेट ही करेंगे हम। Furuda. Oni Budo.
Just as I planned.
चलो। I think आज के लिए इतना ही काफी है। हमने एल्बेडो के स्टोरी क्वेस्ट और ये कुत्तों का भी क्वेस्ट चालू कर दिया है। इसका सेकंड लास्ट चालू हो चुका है क्वेस्ट, बट जो लास्ट पार्ट है वो अभी तक अनलॉक नहीं हुआ। तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं जब स्ट्रीम करूंगा तभी ये दोनों साथ में कंप्लीट कर दूंगा। चलो, तब तक के लिए हम ऐसे ही गेम खेलते जाएंगे, मजे करते रहेंगे। आप लोगों को मेरी एक गेम स्ट्रीमिंग पसंद आ रही हो तो वीडियो को जरूर लाइक करो, और मेरी आगे की और वीडियोस देखना चाहते हो तो सब्सक्राइब करो। तब तक के लिए आराम करो, एंजॉय करो, अपनी लाइफ जियो। ओके देन, बाय बाय।